So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the participants there? Should we start or we need to wait? Are we supposed to wait? You can type in the chat box. Do you know where is the chat box? It's here. You can just type how many more participants are still going to join. Should I start? Or I need to wait? Just send me message through.
Yeah, you can go ahead. You can go ahead.
I can start?
Yeah, sure.
Are all the teachers there present?
Yeah, they are all present.
Fine, wonderful. So good afternoon to you all, because here we have good evening. So it's your afternoon, right? Is it 2:35? Is it 2:35, 2:40 something? You are there in your country? Wonderful. So, okay, let's begin with the program, okay? We all are here to know more about Jolly Phonics program. So what is Jolly Phonics? Jolly Phonics is a synthetic phonics program, okay? What is synthetic phonics program? It helps children to read and write fluently, the beginners, the learners, the young learners. It helps all the young learners to read and write English language fluently by synthesizing the sounds. Okay? So once children know all the sounds of the letters, you must be knowing there are 26 letters of alphabet. Yes or no? If you want to say yes, you can just do thumbs up like this. Do you know there are 26 letters of alphabet? Yes. Which are those letters? Those are A to Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Yes. So when we teach children, we tell them that this is A, this is B, this is C. Am I right? Do you tell children that this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D? Is it correct? But in Jolly Phonics, we do not tell children, just a moment. We do not tell children that this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. We do not, these are the names of the letters. How you all have names, right? I guess your name, the one who is wearing blue or purple t-shirt, your name is Vincent, right? Someone joined with Vincent name. So like that, the letters have names. But in Jolly Phonics, we do not introduce the letters with their names. We introduce the letter names with their sounds. Each and every letter makes sounds. Okay, so when we say a word dog, what is it? Dog. So we hear the sounds dog, dog, dog. Am I right? We do not say D-O-G, dog. Are you able to hear? Is my voice clear? Okay, so when we want to read any word, for example, this, we do not, when we ask children to read it by, mugging up the spellings, D-O-G, dog, D-O-G, dog, D-O-G, dog. Some children start memorizing the words. But this cannot be done by all the children, because not all the children have very strong visual memory. Some children have poor visual memory. They cannot remember the spellings of the words, right? So the Jolly Phonics program is designed for each and every beginner, each and every child, right? So that a child from any other background, language background, can read the words fluently. Okay, no matter what is the language of the child, whether it is Chinese, whether it is Japanese, whether it is any other language than English, the child, when he is taught with Jolly Phonics, the child reads all the English words fluently. The child becomes confident reader. And again, when the child is taught with Jolly Phonics program, the child is far ahead, like 11 months ahead from the children who are not taught with Jolly Phonics program. So it is must for all the teachers to understand the Jolly Phonics is very, very effective curriculum. Okay, my dear teachers, if you follow this in your school, the next year you will have so many children enrolling in your school. Believe me, trust me. But it's, as a teacher, as an educator, it's your responsibility to implement it in a better way. So you need to focus on my training. Okay, anytime when you have any doubt, you can just raise your hand, unmute your voice, and you can ask me the questions. All right, so it is a synthetic phonics program where we help children to read the words by synthesizing the sounds. Okay, there is a lot to tell you about Jolly Phonics, but we will do it later on. So let's begin with the program. So Jolly Phonics, can you all see the board clearly? Can you all see the board clearly? So what is Jolly Phonics? In Jolly Phonics, we introduce 42 sounds. How many sounds? 42 sounds. As there are only 26 letters of alphabet. But how come there are 42 sounds? So those sounds are also, they also include the digraphs, the blends. There are so many things included, which makes this program a complete program. Okay, so in Jolly Phonics, we have 42 sounds. These sounds are divided into 7 groups. Are you able to get my accent? Because I am speaking in Indian accent. Your accent is different. So are you able to get my accent? All right, wonderful. So these 42 sounds are divided into 7 groups. So each group has 6 sounds. How many sounds each group has? How many of you are very good in mathematics? Are you all good in maths? Can you multiply? So it's like 6 into 7. How many? 42. Okay, so there are 7 groups. Each group has 6 sounds. So we are going to see those sounds step by step. Are you all ready? Just look at the sounds. Okay, I'm going to write on the sounds on the board as well as I'm going to show you the flashcard. Fine? Okay, is everybody ready with the pen and notebook? Can you all see what I have written on the board? This is letter A, this is letter B, this is letter C, this is letter D, this is letter E, and this is letter F. Now I'm going to give you a very short task. What you have to do is you have to take the combination of these letters and you have to make some words. Okay, for example, I'm taking this B, E, and D. So the word is bed, right? So I made one word like bed. So now you have to make some words using only these 6 letters and write down those words. Those words should have meaning, okay? Those should not be meaningless words. Come on, start writing, making some words using these letters. You can make 2-letter word, 3-letter words, 4-letter word, 5-letter word, 6-letter word. As many words as you can. Can you please start writing the words? I'll repeat, you need to take combination of any of these letters to make a meaningful word. In Phoenix, Yeah, please start writing. You can discuss with each other and make some words. You can, okay, I'm going to ask you. Wait, let everybody finish. Okay, you can just show me with your fingers, how many words could you make? With your fingers, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 5, only 5. Just 5 letters, 5 words, 5. Can you just type, unmute yourself and tell me? You can unmute yourself and tell me. Can you type it in the chat box? How many words each one of you did? Please type in the chat box. How many words can you make? I just want the number of words. I don't want you to write the words. Chat box, please enter in the chat box. How many words could you write? Why your video is like this? Make it straight. Five words, only 5 words. Bed, bee, deaf, bead, cab, and beef. That's it. Okay. So now let me give you some more letters. Okay. Now I'm going to write some more letters here on the board. Okay. Okay, now I have written some more 6 words. S-A-T-I-P-N. S-A-T-I-P-N. Now please start making some words using these letters. Okay, and I'm damn sure that you are going to write many, many words. So start writing 2-letter words, 3-letter words, 4-letter words, 5-letter words. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words. Good job. Now try to write as many words as you can. Can you see? Should I spotlight myself? Done. Once you are done, just show me thumbs up so that I'll come to know you have done it. Okay, how many words? How many words did you write? Only 8, sir? Okay. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. What about other people? Okay, hi. Okay, only 8 words. Okay, now look at the board. Now everybody please keep your pen, pencil down on the book and just look at the board. I'm going to write some words here. So see, look at the board. How many words? How many words? At, and, as, pit, ant, sat, tan, pan, pin, pant, sit, it, is, in, nap, snap, snip. There are so many more words. We can make almost 40 words. We can make almost 40 words using only these 6 letters. And that is why in Jolly Phonics, we introduce this group first. Why? Because we want our children, we want our beginners to read almost 40 words when you introduce only these 6 letters. And that is why children become more confident at an early age. Just after 6 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because we introduce one sound in one day. The next day you're going to introduce the second sound. The next day you're going to introduce the third sound. And after the 6th day, almost all children read at least 30 words. This is the power of Jolly Phonics. Okay, now how we are going to help these children to read 30 words just after 6 days? Just after 15 days? Isn't it a miracle? It's a miracle. When you will see children reading these words just after 15 days, you will be amazed. Okay, and that is why in Jolly Phonics, the first group starts with these letters. Okay, this is the reason. Now, I want one of you, please give me the answer. I'm asking you some question. You can unmute yourself. I'm asking you, why I have written small lowercase letters here? Why we are not introducing capital letters? Why? Why we are not introducing capital letters and why we are introducing lowercase letters? What is the reason? Any reason? Do you think there must be any reason, right? Anybody? Do not hesitate to answer. Sorry? Sounds? No. That is not the answer. That is not the answer. I'm asking you why we are introducing small letters and not the capital letters. Capital letters also have sounds. This is also having s, this is a, this is t, this is ik, this is n. But why we are not introducing capital letters? The reason is, if you see any text, if you read any newspaper, we see the lowercase letters. Do you agree with me? Yeah. So when we want our children to read any storybook, when children come across any newspaper, not all the letters are written in capital. All the letters are in lowercase. And that is why we don't want our children, and in the beginning, we don't want them to know the capital letters. It is not needed for the beginners to know the capital letters. We should introduce them the small letters. Okay. And the other thing, we do not introduce the letters with their names. You should not introduce the letters with their names. That is, this is S, this is A, this is T, this is I, this is P, this is N. No. Make sure you do not introduce the names to the children in the beginning. Introduce the letters with their sounds. Okay, these are the two main things you need to remember. Now we are going to start with actual program. We are going to start with actual program. Fine? So the first sound of Jolly Phonics is, okay, you need to do the action as if the snake is slithering and say the sound s, 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 okay? S. You should not do the action for writing. It is like S, but no, we have to do like this. S, s. Is it clear? Can you all do the action and say the sound? S, 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 s. Okay, wonderful. I would like to tell you one story, short story. Wonderful. I can see your flashcard, sir, pink colored flashcard. Wonderful, wonderful job done. Good job. Fantastic. Different shapes. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Wonderful. Yes. So we are going to play a game after introducing the 6 sounds. Okay. You be ready with your flashcards. Be ready with your flashcards. Oh, this is s, 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 s. Okay. I'm going to tell you a story. Sam went to the garden with his dog Samson. Sam is a boy. he went to the garden with his dog, Samson. Samson likes to play with the stick. So Sam threw the stick for Samson to fetch. Samson ran to fetch the stick, but the stick went into the grass. Samson tried to find out the stick, and suddenly he saw a snake, and the snake was making the sound. Oh my God. Samson was scared. He ran away. Then Sam thought he should go and look what happened. When Sam went, he saw the snake in the grass, and the snake was making the sound hiss, 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 hiss. And slowly the snake slickered away. Okay, so this was the story for the sound. Did you observe that when I was telling you the story, my emphasis was more on the sound. So you could hear sound so many times in the story when I told you. Fine. So I'm going to tell you the flow, how you're going to introduce this sound to children later on. Right now, we are just going to focus on the sound. Everybody? Wonderful. What is the next sound? This is, it's like ah, ah. Yes, wonderful. Ah, ah. You need to remember the actions because we are going to play the game. Ah, ah, ah. Okay? This one, as if you are watching the tennis match and you are doing, your head is going here and there. So say the sound. As if you're watching the tennis ball going here and there, here and there. When I watch the tennis match, when I watch the tennis match, my head goes back and forth. So when you watch the tennis match, your head goes back and forth. So the sound is and you remember the action, okay? This one, as if Inky Mouse is trying to remove the ink from its whiskers. Eh. So you have to say it quickly. Wonderful. I'm going to ask you the actions, okay? Let me see who remembers the action. And this one, just blow some air on the finger and say, okay? As in penguin, peacock, pigeon, paper, popcorn, okay? Papa. So it's wonderful. What sound is this? It is as if you are flying the aeroplane and move around the classroom with the children and say, hear the aeroplane, hear the aeroplane, hear the aeroplane, making lots of noise, So it's as in nose, as in nurse, as in no. Okay, so it's and what's the action? As if you're flying the aeroplane. Okay, now we are done with the first group. Okay, let's revise. Ah, ah, eh, no, one finger, only one finger. And the last one is ready? Everybody ready? Now, what I want you to do is just keep your flashcards of only these 6 letters. S, A, T, E, P. Just keep them in front of you. Keep the flashcards and rest of the flashcard, you stack rest of the flashcards aside. Yeah, keep the flashcards in front of you only for these 6 letters. S, A, T, E, P. Done? Ready for the game? Can you please now unmute your voice? It's okay. You can unmute your voice now. Now I'm going to show you the flashcard. You just have to do the action. You don't have to show me your flashcard. I'm going to show you the flashcard. You have to do the action and say the sound loudly. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Say the sound. What about other members? I can't see other members doing the action. And say the sound. Okay. Okay. No, don't show the flashcard. Keep it down. Keep it down. This one. Wonderful. Wonderful. This one. Do you all remember? Don't copy each other. Do not copy. Don't copy. 1, 2, 3. Let me see. This one. Somebody is copying. Wonderful. Next one. Okay, next one. Love you all. Wonderful. That's wonderful. Now, I'm going to do the action. I'm going to do the action. Now, you are going to tell me the sound, and then you have to raise your flashcard up. First, I'm just going to do the action. You have to pick up the flashcard for that action and say the sound. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Come on, fast. Sound, sound.
Sound.
Wonderful. Now, your next action is good job. Okay. Your next action. Good job. Oh no, it's not it's not it's okay, it's not is the sound for letter M. It is okay. Now wonderful. And this one, which we learned in the beginning. Good job. Now kindly concentrate on the board. Okay, now it's very important for you to concentrate on the board. Okay, we are going to have lots of fun. Just let me spotlight myself. All right, now it's very important for you. Jolly Phonics is based on 5 key skills. There are 5 key skills of Jolly Phonics. When you follow these 5 skills, the child, any child can read and write fluently. You can unmute your voice now. Sorry, mute your voice. Mute. Yeah, you can all mute your voice. Wonderful. Now, please concentrate, because this is very important for you to understand. So what are the 5 skills? Now for Jolly Phonics, I'll write JP. Now onwards, I'll write JP, that is Jolly Phonics. Okay, 5 skills in Jolly Phonics, very important for you to understand. Let's talk about the first basic skill in Jolly Phonics, and that is learning. And the meeting is going to end in 3 minutes. So please rejoin, sir. Okay, you all have to rejoin when the meeting ends, because mine is not a paid account. Okay, so after every 40 minutes the meeting ends, you have to rejoin. Fine. Okay, learning letter sounds. What is the first basic skill? It's learning letter sounds. Okay, that means we have to first teach the sounds of the letter to the child. Okay, and how do we teach these sounds? There are different steps. First, we tell them the story. Okay, we do not show the flashcard first. We just start telling them the story. Then we show them the action for that sound. Then we go ahead to show the flashcard. and we tell them the sound. Right? So do you remember for the sound, I told you this story that Sam and Samson went to the garden to play with the ball, with the stick. So first you have to tell a story having that sound in that story. So for the letter S, we should have as many sounds as possible in the story. Later on, we show them the action. I showed you the action for the letter S. Then I showed you the flashcard for letter S, right? And then I told you the sound. So these are the steps you need to follow to introduce the sound, learning the letter sound. So how is the child going to learn the sound? For every sound, you have to tell a story. You have to do the action for the sound. You have to show the flashcard and say the sound. And what is that story? I will be giving you the storyline. Don't worry about it, okay? It's a short story. You can just narrate it in front of children. And at the end, we play a song. Okay, what do? We play a song for that sound. So what is the song for this? The snake is in the grass. The snake is in the grass. The snake is in the grass. So this is a small, short song for the letter sound. All right. So we tell them story, we do action, we show flashcard, we tell them the sound, and we play the song at the end of the lesson. All right. So this is the first basic skill we need to help children to go through. Okay. Is that clear? If it is clear, please show me your thumbs up. Clear? Any doubt? All right. Now, what is the second basic skill of Jolly Phonics? Okay, we are going to talk about the second basic skill of Jolly Phonics, and that is learning letter formation. What is it? Learning the letter formation. That means we are going to help the child to know how to write this letter. Right now, we have just shown them the flashcard and we have told them that this is S. But now your next step should be to help children to know how to write that letter. Fine. May I know how many lines do you have in your notebook when you give it to children? Are there 4 lines or 2 lines? Do you have any notebooks which you give to children when they write in the notebook?